Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Festivities are wrapping up, and going for the Reds in this one, number 49. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy. Coming up on the first pitch. So here's the Braves designated hitter. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting second, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Perez snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's saved. Ramirez getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup. So far, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. This one in the air right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now with one away and a man at second, here comes Bryce Harper. Foul ball there. Move to second. Back in save. Really close. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Perez snap throw, pitch out, but no action. And he's back in safely.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point.
That's in. Ball two.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
This one in the air center field. Under it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And going for Atlanta, number 34. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get
That's
those hitters
inside.
looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's the veteran second baseman. That one at triple digits. Next offering is fouled back.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. The 1-2. Runner goes again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner on the move again. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. To the right side, Dubon. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
What do you
Bellinger
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. He circles the bases. Here's Judge now. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. On the ground to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, number 31. On the ground. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Checks over to first, back safely. In the air to left center. On his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 out man at first. Now it's the veteran outfielder. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Over to first, and he's saved. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 2.
Down to first. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Down the line, it's a base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, number 12.
And that one fouled off.
No, inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Here's Mauricio Dubon. There goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's out to center field. Drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, number 10. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fought off foul. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Just missed.
Outside.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, number 5.
Yeah.
Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Atlanta,
Here comes
first
Bryce
baseman
Harper. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He sends it into the second deck.
Ball, that's down.
Into center. Dives and it gets by. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Number 31 stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the Reds DH, Gary Sanchez. There's a line drive to left field. 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Just missed.
Aye.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And the inning is over. On to the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Number 9. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
Attack, he's out.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. He hauls it in. 2 away. 1 for 2. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the 4th, in now for the Reds, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball one. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's two away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Jose Ramirez. Strike on the inside corner.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Fouls it back with two strikes. 1-2 here.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one drilled right center field. That one pegged for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. Now here is number 2.
Nope, outside.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Now batting, left fielder, number 31.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1. Down the inside corner for a strike. To second, that's 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, number 10. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A towering shot to center.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball inside.
That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside. With the breaking ball like that.
The pitcher on here, Kodai Senga.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The 0-1. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! Salvador Perez the opposite way. Second home run of the inning for him. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Tied at 4. And that's downstairs and outside. Stays alive. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Moving under this one. And there's one away. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. A 2-run blast. Their third home run of the inning. James Karinchak takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
That's the ball.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Dubon. And there's 2 down. First pitch just misses.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Bellinger off of first with 2 away. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Bellinger on his way home. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Hunter Goodman. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him. One up, one down. Sliced hard but foul. High fly ball, right field. Judge drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one pushed foul. Nobody on.
Ball.
That's towards center. In position. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the red. Catcher Salvador Perez.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 46, Dylan Scott.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And a swing and a miss. Dodd, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first in time. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. This one popped up. Dodd should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds,
for the Reds, Caleb
number
Ferguson.
46, Caleb Ferguson.
And that is out of play. Here's the 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. Bellinger makes the grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ramirez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Oh, right to the backstop. Dubon into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Out front, rip foul. 1-2 now. On the ground to the left. There's one. Hung up in a rundown now. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Set for the last half of the seventh. In now for the Reds, number 19.
Number 19.
Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Nope, outside.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Aaron Judge, the next to hit for the Reds. Oh, 1 now. And it's fouled away. Dodd, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2.
Ball, that's inside. That's ball 2.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now a pop-up on the infield. Young. And there's one away. This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. And there's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And that's a great play for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, number 10.
number 10.
Fly ball down the line. And there's one down.
One pitch, one out.
Swing and a high fly ball left field under this one. Two down. And here is Salvador Perez. He's already homered in this game. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he held up. And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning for Gary Sanchez. So they turn to their closer, Louis Varland.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
0-1.
Two and one to Sanchez.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, number 9. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, number 53.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Slider right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Gets under it. And there's one down. Foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. Ball one. This one in the air, center field. Under it. Brings it in. And there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and that ball is gone. And they close the gap. It's 8-5. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. Ball one to Bryce. The Reds trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.